Yo, listen up, because things just got wild in the courtroom today. Sources are saying that a new witness in the Mo3 case just dropped a bombshell that has everyone talking literally. On record, in front of the judge, the witness named Yella Beezy, and the room exploded. Emotions ran high. People were whispering, jaws dropped, and phones were secretly recording every second of the chaos. Fans are shocked, social media is on fire, and this is exactly the kind of courtroom drama that flows straight out of a reality show. Insiders say that the moment the witness mentioned Yella Beezy's name, there was a mix of gasps, stares, and even some audible murmurs from the gallery. People were caught off guard because nobody expected this connection to surface in court. Some say it's going to change the entire narrative of the Mo3 case, while others are speculating about what this means for the ongoing investigation. You can literally feel the tension in every clip circulating online, and of course, the reactions didn't stop in the courtroom. Social media immediately went into overdrive, fans posting clips, breaking down every expression, every pause, and every whisper. Tweets were trending, TikToks were popping off, and YouTube reaction videos were live within minutes. Everyone wants to know, why was Yella Beezy named? What does it mean for the case? And how did the courtroom officials handle the eruption on camera? The suspense is at an all-time high, and people are saying this could be one of the most intense courtroom moments in recent rap history. Stay tuned, because the story doesn't end here. Things are about to get even crazier, and the fallout from this courtroom explosion is just beginning. Alright, so here's where things get absolutely nuts. The courtroom was packed, tension thicker than ever, and everyone knew that today was not going to be normal. From the moment the new witness took the stand, there was this electric energy in the air, like something major was about to happen. People were whispering, lawyers were shuffling papers nervously, and cameras were rolling, capturing every single reaction, but nobody, and I mean nobody, was ready for what came next. As the witness started testifying, the energy in the courtroom shifted. The statements were intense, precise, and layered with implications that nobody expected. And then, boom, the name dropped, Yella Beezy. The room literally erupted. Some spectators gasped, others whispered to each other, and a few even leaned forward trying to process the bombshell. According to insiders, some of Mo3's family and friends in the courtroom looked completely stunned, while others visibly tensed up, clearly worried about what this new development could mean. Fans watching online immediately exploded with reaction videos, clips going viral within minutes. Everyone was asking the same questions. Why was Yella Beezy named? How deep is this connection? And could this actually flip the narrative of the entire case? Here's where it gets even crazier. Sources say that the witness didn't just casually mention Yella Beezy. They allegedly detailed interactions, situations, and moments that hinted at a deeper link to the case. And it wasn't just the witness. Mo3's legal team reportedly reacted instantly, whispering to each other, exchanging concerned glances, and even jotting down notes frantically. One source said, "You could feel the tension spike. Everyone in that room knew that this was a turning point, and the energy was insane." But it wasn't just inside the courtroom. The fallout outside was immediate. Fans started live tweeting every second. Clips of the eruption went viral on TikTok, and reaction videos flooded YouTube. People were literally dissecting every expression from the gallery, every pause from the witness, and every subtle movement from Mo3's legal team. One reaction video even slowed down the exact moment the name was said, showing people's faces dropping in real time. Social media literally went into chaos. And let's not forget the emotional side of this. Mo3's family reportedly had an intense reaction when Yella Beezy's name came up. Emotions ran high. Some family members were visibly frustrated, while others were whispering in disbelief to each other. Sources say that Mo3's mom even clenched her hands, trying to stay composed as the witness detailed interactions involving Beezy. The intensity of the moment was so raw that people online were saying this is like a reality TV showdown, but real-life stakes are 10 times higher. Meanwhile, on the other side, Yella Beezy's team reportedly caught wind of the testimony almost immediately. Insiders say that his camp was scrambling, trying to figure out how to respond while maintaining public composure. Some sources even suggest there were emergency meetings behind closed doors, with advisors and lawyers discussing damage control strategies. Fans, of course, picked up on this, and social media speculation about Beezy's potential involvement went into overdrive. The comment sections exploded with wild theories, some accusing him, some defending him, and others just trying to piece together what this could mean for the case overall. Now, here's where the drama gets next level. Reports say that the witness allegedly described a timeline of events that linked Yella Beezy indirectly to key moments in the Mo3 case, and while the witness carefully avoided direct accusations, the implications were heavy. Some people in the courtroom reportedly exchanged shocked glances, while others scribbled notes frantically. Fans watching the viral clips noticed the reactions and immediately started speculating, could Beezy face legal scrutiny? Was this just a hint at deeper involvement? Or was it a strategic move to shift attention in the case? And yes, there were whispers of tension between the witness and Mo3's legal team. One insider claims that the lawyers were visibly frustrated, asking for clarifications in hushed tones, while trying not to let the judge see their reactions. Apparently, one lawyer even muttered under their breath, "This changes everything," before quickly collecting themselves. The witness, meanwhile, stayed composed, knowing exactly how much impact their testimony was having. Fans online were eating it up, breaking down every second of the courtroom video frame by frame, looking for the next hint of drama. But it wasn't just the courtroom and social media, the streets were reacting too. Reports say that, in Mo3's hometown, fans gathered outside the courthouse, some chanting his name, others holding up signs, and many recording live streams to capture the reactions. People were debating every single detail, from the witness's tone to the judge's expression when the name was mentioned. One fan live streamed the moment saying, "Y'all, did you hear that? They just named Yella Beezy in court. What the hell is going on?" That clip alone went viral, racking up hundreds of thousands of views in just hours. And just when he thought it couldn't get crazier, insiders say that the witness allegedly hinted that there could be more connections to surface later. This wasn't just a one-time drop. They reportedly suggested that other names, moments, or evidence might come out as the case progresses. Fans immediately went into speculation mode. The comment sections lit up with theories about who else could be implicated, what new evidence might emerge, and whether this could lead to a complete shift in the investigation. People were calling it the most explosive courtroom moment in recent rap history. And honestly, it's hard to argue with that. Meanwhile, Mo3's supporters reportedly started mobilizing online. Fan pages, YouTube reaction channels, and Instagram accounts were all sharing clips, breaking down the testimony, and debating every implication. Some were defending Beezy, claiming this was circumstantial at best, while others were convinced it proved a deeper connection than anyone had realized. The fan engagement was insane, and it seemed like every new post added fuel to the fire. Even the media outlets covering the case couldn't keep up. Local news, YouTube channels, and social media reporters were scrambling to analyze the testimony, reach out for comment, and provide updates in real time. One source said every outlet in the city was live, trying to catch a reaction from either camp. The courtroom itself became a stage, and the audience outside and online was the jury. Fans were glued to their screens, refreshing feeds constantly, waiting for the next clip, the next hint, or the next shocking revelation. And let's not forget the human element. Sources say that emotions inside the courtroom were raw. People reportedly whispered, gasped, and even cried. Mo3's closest friends and family were visibly shaken, while some observers noted that the judge seemed unusually tense, carefully monitoring the reactions to maintain order. The combination of real-life stakes, shocking revelations, and viral social media coverage made this scene feel like a blockbuster drama, and fans couldn't get enough. Finally, insiders hint that this could just be the beginning. The new witness reportedly promised more testimony, suggesting that other names, other details, and other explosive moments might come to light. Fans online immediately began speculating about who else could be involved, how the case could shift, and what the real implications were for both Mo3's legacy and Yella Beezy's reputation. The suspense is at an all-time high, and people are saying this could be one of the most talked about courtroom moments in rap history. So, here's where we leave. The courtroom erupted when Yella Beezy's name was mentioned. Fans are obsessed, Mo3's family and team are visibly shaken, and social media is on fire. Every reaction, every whisper, every second of that testimony is being analyzed, shared, and debated non-stop. And if you thought that was it, brace yourself, because things are only going to get even more explosive as this saga unfolds. Alright, so after the courtroom erupted over Yella Beezy's name being dropped, the story didn't just stay inside those walls, it exploded everywhere. Social media immediately went berserk. Clips of the witness's testimony were circulating on TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube. Reaction videos went viral within minutes, with fans replaying the exact moment Beezy's name was mentioned, pausing, zooming in, and analyzing every facial expression of everyone in the courtroom. Comments ranged from shock to outrage to conspiracy theories. People were asking, was this a setup? And who else is involved? Sources say that Mo3's camp was on high alert immediately after the testimony. Legal advisors reportedly huddled with Mo3's family in a private room, whispering intensely about the next steps. One insider claimed that Mo3's mom was visibly frustrated and shaking her head as she said, "This is bigger than we thought. Someone's playing games, and it's not just about Mo3 anymore." Meanwhile, Mo3's friends and supporters outside the courthouse were live streaming, holding up signs, and chanting, creating a real-life viral spectacle. Now, here's where the drama turns even messier. Sources suggest that Yella Beezy's team caught wind of the testimony almost immediately and went into full-burn damage control mode. Allegedly, meetings were held behind closed doors, strategizing how to handle the public perception while maintaining legal protection. Some insiders even hinted at tensions within Beezy's camp, with certain advisors arguing to remain silent and others pushing for a public statement. Fans online caught wind of the speculation and immediately started theorizing, with some accusing Beezy of potential involvement in Mo3's case, and others defending him, claiming it's circumstantial at best. But it wasn't just the camps. The witness reportedly added more fuel to the fire. According to insiders, during cross-examination, the witness hinted at interactions between Beezy and people connected to Mo3 without explicitly stating anything illegal. Even that subtle implication was enough to send social media into a frenzy. Clips showing the courtroom reaction went viral again, with fans replaying the exact moment, analyzing every pause, every glance, and every whispered word. One viral clip slowed down the judge's reaction, showing a slight furrow of the brow, enough to make fans speculate that even the court officials were shaken by the implications. Meanwhile, insiders claim the tension inside Mo3's team reached a fever pitch. Lawyers and family members were reportedly arguing about how much to push in the case, whether to challenge the witness further or hold back for strategy. Some family members allegedly wanted the information made public immediately to protect Mo3's legacy, while others argued for a more cautious approach to avoid defamation claims. The emotional stakes were off the charts, and according to sources, it felt like a pressure cooker ready to explode. And the fans weren't staying quiet. Social media quickly became a battlefield. TikTok users were creating breakdowns of the witness testimony, YouTube reaction channels were posting heated analysis videos, and Instagram stories were filled with memes, speculation, and hot takes. One fan wrote, "This is bigger than any beef we've seen in years, real-life courtroom drama and the streets involved at the same time." The story was trending everywhere, and hashtags like Mo3 courtroom chaos and Yella Beezy explained were skyrocketing. Then comes the twist. Insiders hint that some people in the courtroom may have had their own hidden agendas. Sources claim that certain witnesses, spectators, or even legal advisors were whispering to one another, taking notes, and possibly trying to leverage the chaos for personal advantage. The idea that someone could be manipulating the narrative in real time added an entirely new layer to the drama. Fans online were theorizing about secret alliances, potential leaks, and the possibility of even more shocking names being dropped in future testimonies. Now, let's talk about the emotional intensity. According to insiders, Mo3's family, especially his mother, was visibly shaken during parts of the testimony. Tears were reportedly held back, and whispered conversations hinted at frustration and heartbreak. "I just want the truth to be known," one family member allegedly muttered under their breath. Fans watching the leaked clips could feel the raw emotion, and countless reaction videos focused entirely on the family's expressions, amplifying the viral impact. The courtroom felt like a theater, with the family as the central characters, fans as the audience, and the witness as the plot twist everyone couldn't stop talking about. And it gets juicier. Sources claim that after the testimony, certain Otif-adjacent insiders started posting cryptic messages online, hinting that more revelations were coming. One cryptic post reportedly said, "The pieces are moving, and the truth will come out." Fans immediately connected this to the courtroom drama, speculating that other names, interactions, or evidence could be exposed soon. Or evidence, social media was ablaze with speculation, theories, and debates about what could happen next. Meanwhile, the witness's credibility became a hot topic. Some legal analysts, according to sources, were questioning whether the testimony was solid or if it could be strategically manipulated to cause chaos. Others argued that the witness had nothing to gain personally but was simply revealing what they knew. Fans online were split too, some defending the witness as brave and honest, others suspicious of possible motives. The commentary sections were wild, and the story wasn't slowing down. Then comes the alleged confrontation behind the scenes. Sources claim that immediately after the testimony, a heated discussion took place between members of Mo3's legal team and certain supporters in the gallery. Voices reportedly raised, fingers pointed, and accusations flew, all while trying to remain under the radar of court officials. Social media users immediately theorized that this could hint at deeper conflicts, hidden agendas, and tension that could spill over into public statements or even music. And of course, Beezy's camp didn't remain silent. Sources claim that there were late-night strategizing sessions, discussions about public perception, and attempts to control narrative damage. Allegedly, some members of his team were pushing for a low-profile approach, while others reportedly wanted to release statements hinting at innocence or lack of involvement. Fans online were dissecting every post, comment, or subtle move by Beezy's team, trying to connect dots and predict the next explosive twist. The social media frenzy intensified when clips of reactions went viral. One clip showed a young fan visibly shocked at the courtroom eruption, and it quickly racked up hundreds of thousands of views. Another showed Mo3's family exchanging urgent whispers and glances, which fans immediately interpreted as major secrets being revealed. Every reaction, every expression, and every subtle movement became content, fueling speculation, engagement, and even memes. Fans were practically living this drama in real time. and insiders hint that this could be just the beginning. The witness reportedly suggested that more connections and revelations could emerge as the trial progresses. Fans immediately jumped on that, predicting future court eruptions, more viral moments, and even possible implications for other high-profile names in the rap industry. The speculation is non-stop, and social media isn't letting go anytime soon. Finally, insiders claim that the courtroom drama is affecting not only the legal teams but also street dynamics. Certain communities, friends, and associates of Mo3 reportedly started discussing the testimony in real time, speculating about loyalty, betrayal, and connections. Fans online picked up on this, amplifying every rumor, hint, and subtle move, making the story feel like it's unfolding in multiple dimensions simultaneously: courtroom, social media, streets, and media outlets. So here's where it leaves us. The courtroom eruption over Yella Beezy's name has triggered chaos across legal teams, Mo3's family, Beezy's camp, social media, and the streets. Tension is at an all-time high, emotions are running wild, and fans are obsessed with every detail. The drama is far from over, and insiders hint that future testimonies, leaks, or reactions could make today's eruption look like just the beginning. After the courtroom erupted with the witness naming Yella Beezy, the chaos didn't stop, it snowballed, and insiders say the fallout hit multiple fronts. The courtroom itself became a pressure cooker, with whispers, tense glances, and barely contained reactions from both Mo3's team and Beezy's representatives. Sources claim that lawyers were exchanging urgent texts under the table, trying to strategize in real time about how to handle the unexpected twist. Some even reportedly gestured for the witness to clarify or elaborate, adding fuel to the speculation fire. Fans online were dissecting every frame of the footage, replaying the eruption over and over, and analyzing every expression, pause, and inflection. Meanwhile, Mo3's family reportedly went into overdrive. Insiders say that some family members were visibly emotional, shaking their heads, whispering fervently, and even shedding tears as the witness continued testifying. One source claims that Mo3's mom whispered under her breath, "I just want the truth to be known," while her hands trembled in frustration. The intensity of the moment reportedly shook supporters in the courtroom as well, and fans online quickly latched onto these raw emotional displays, creating reaction videos, memes, and threads that spread like wildfire across social media. On the streets, the fallout was equally dramatic. Sources say that word of Yella Beezy's name being mentioned spread within hours, causing tension among communities tied to Mo3. Groups of fans and associates reportedly gathered in front of the courthouse, chanting, debating, and live-streaming reactions to the testimony. Some were supportive, some skeptical, and some outright hostile, creating a volatile environment that had social media buzzing non-stop. Clips from these street gatherings were going viral almost immediately, adding another layer of drama and intensifying the public frenzy. But here's where it gets juicier. Insiders hint that there may have been secret communications between the witness and certain members of Mo3's inner circle prior to the testimony. Some sources claim that texts, calls, and even private meetings allegedly took place to prepare for the court appearance, potentially influencing the witness's statements. This revelation caused a whirlwind of speculation online. Fans started theorizing about hidden agendas, possible leaks, and strategic plays, wondering if someone was manipulating the narrative behind the scenes. Social media debates erupted with hashtags like Mo3 courtroom leaks and Beezy bombshell trending within hours. Meanwhile, Beezy's camp was reportedly scrambling. Sources say that private meetings were held late into the night, with advisors analyzing every clip, social media post, and comment to prepare for a response. Some insiders hint that there was internal disagreement over whether to remain silent, issue a statement, or respond indirectly through social media. Fans quickly noticed subtle shifts in Beezy's posts, reading into every caption, emoji, and story update as a potential coded message. The speculation only fueled engagement, making the story go viral even faster. Inside the courtroom, emotions reportedly escalated further. Sources claim that Mo3's lawyers were visibly frustrated, occasionally muttering under their breath while trying to maintain composure in front of the judge. Some allegedly questioned the witnesses' motives, while others debated how to leverage the testimony to strengthen their position. Witness gestures, lawyer expressions, and subtle reactions were immediately picked apart by fans online, with viral clips highlighting everything from eye rolls to tense whispers. Social media users analyzed everything, from the way the witness shifted in their seat to how the gallery reacted, creating a multi-layered narrative that seemed to unfold in real time. Here's where the drama intensifies. Insiders hint at potential conflicts between supporters of Mo3 and Beezy's fans. Social media reportedly became a battlefield, with heated debates, accusations, and wild theories about the extent of Beezy's involvement. Fans dissected every angle, some defending Beezy, some criticizing him, and others speculating that more witnesses or evidence could emerge to further complicate the case. The tension between online communities mirrored the tension inside the courtroom, making the saga feel larger than life. Sources also say that new leaks emerged almost immediately following the testimony. Allegedly, text messages, social media interactions, and even supposed phone calls were being circulated to fans and media outlets. These leaks hinted at further connections between Beezy and parties related to Mo3, though details remain murky. The ambiguity caused fans to speculate wildly, turning every rumor into a potential headline. Reaction videos and TikToks proliferated at an astonishing rate, each one dissecting a new clue or twist in the unfolding drama. Meanwhile, insiders claim that some individuals in Mo3's inner circle were allegedly strategizing about the potential long-term fallout. Discussions reportedly included how to protect Mo3's legacy, how to manage public perception, and whether to pursue additional witnesses or evidence to strengthen the case. Some sources even hint that subtle tensions were rising between Mo3's family members, with disagreements over the best approach to handle the courtroom revelations. Fans online immediately speculated about family drama behind the scenes, adding yet another viral angle to the story. And of course, the courtroom itself became a spectacle. Witness reactions, lawyer gestures, gallery murmurs, and even judge expressions were analyzed frame by frame online. Fans uploaded slowed-down clips, annotated videos, and reaction threads, creating a multi-platform frenzy that made the story impossible to ignore. Every subtle movement or expression was dissected, debated, and turned into content, feeding a continuous loop of speculation, tension, and viral engagement. Then comes the next shocking twist. Insiders hint that other high-profile names could be mentioned in upcoming testimonies. While nothing is confirmed, sources claim that the witness alluded to additional connections that might further complicate the case. Fans online immediately exploded with theories, predicting potential courtroom eruptions, new viral moments, and even confrontations between supporters of different parties. Social media speculation reached fever pitch, with hundreds of thousands of users engaged in real-time debates about the implications. Meanwhile, the emotional weight continued to grow. Sources say that Mo3's family displayed moments of intense vulnerability, visibly shaken by the ongoing developments. Some reportedly whispered urgently to each other, while others appeared frustrated or tearful. The witness maintained composure, aware that their statements were causing waves, both inside the courtroom and online. Fans reacted passionately, creating viral reaction videos, heartfelt threads, and live discussions analyzing every moment of emotion captured on camera. And insiders hint that the streets were just as engaged. Reports say that groups connected to Mo3 were discussing the testimony, sharing reactions, and speculating about future moves. Tensions reportedly ran high, with some community members feeling betrayed or concerned, while others focused on supporting Mo3's legacy. Fans watching these interactions online interpreted them as further evidence that the courtroom revelations were more than just legal drama. They were stirring real-world reactions with serious implications. Finally, sources claim that this is only the beginning. The witness reportedly suggested that additional testimony could reveal more names, details, and connections. Fans immediately began predicting how these future revelations could escalate the drama even further, speculating about potential conflicts, viral moments, and shifts in public perception. Social media continues to dissect every clip, comment, and post, amplifying the courtroom chaos into a full-blown viral event.